All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I'm Tanvi Taneja and with me is Subhadra Ramachandran. The headlines. Places of worship, shopping malls and restaurants reopen as country enters into first phase of exit plan from nationwide lockdown. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh says military and diplomatic level talks between India and China on border situation very positive and will continue. Delhi Lieutenant Governor overrules Kejriwal government's order denying treatment of non-resident COVID-19 patients in city hospitals. COVID-19 recovery rate reaches 48.49%. And Special Court in Mumbai orders confiscation of assets of fugitive Nirav Modi worth 1,400 crore rupees in the PNB scam case. Several places of worship, shopping malls, hotels, restaurants and numerous offices outside containment zones have reopened in many parts of the country as India entered into the first phase of the three-phased plan to exit from nationwide lockdown. The first day yesterday saw people visiting these establishments while observing social distancing norms and precautions. The establishments have made arrangements for strict compliance in terms of disinfection and thermal screening of visitors. However, many states have decided to defer opening places of worship and other establishments due to concern over the crowd management. In Delhi, religious places, restaurants and malls opened with adequate arrangements in place as per the standard operating procedure laid down by the Health Ministry. We have a report.
After a long interval of around 70 days, the doors of public worship places were opened in the national capital. Devotees were seen standing at earmarked places, ensuring 6 feet distance at Hanuman Mandir in Connaught Place, Jama Masjid in Old Delhi, Gurdwara Bangla Sahib and Sacred Heart Cathedral in central Delhi. Touching of idols, offering prasads and holy water was however prohibited. Shahi Imam of Jama Masjid said that people have been advised to perform wuzu at home before coming to the iconic mosque to offer namaz. Visit to the shopping malls and restaurant in the capital was also an altogether new experience. Many city malls have placed ultraviolet sterilization chambers to disinfect belongings of every visitor. Hourly disinfection of common areas, contact surfaces and stringent protocols for physical distancing was also seen. Thermal screening of every entrant in restaurant which are operating at their 50% capacity and contactless or disposable menu cards introduced by these establishments was a common sight. Anand Chaturvedi, AIR News, Delhi.
The Health Ministry has said that a total of 1,24,430 people have been cured of the virus so far. In the last 24 hours, 5,137 patients were cured. The total recovery rate has reached 48.49%. The total number of active cases in the country is over 1,24,000. Meanwhile, Health Secretary Preeti Sudan interacted with district collectors, municipal commissioners and chief medical officers of select districts that are seeing a surge in COVID-19 cases. 45 municipal corporations across 38 districts in 10 states are witnessing a spike in novel coronavirus cases. These districts are from Maharashtra, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Rajasthan, Haryana, Gujarat, Jammu and Kashmir, Karnataka, Uttarakhand and Madhya Pradesh. The Health Ministry said the state officials were advised on the measures to be taken in the containment zones for case management, buffer zones, surveillance activities and promotion of COVID-appropriate behavior.
Delhi Lieutenant Governor and Chairman of Delhi Disaster Management Authority Anil Baijal has overruled Arvind Kejriwal government's order that only Delhi residents will be admitted to government hospitals in the city for COVID-19 treatment. Mr. Baijal has directed authorities to ensure that treatment is not denied to any patient on the ground of not being a resident of the national capital. Earlier, Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal had announced that all government and private hospitals in the city will only treat Delhi residents till the rising COVID-19 cases are contained. Delhi Chief Minister has gone into self-quarantine. Official sources said he will get himself tested for COVID-19 today. They said the Chief Minister was feeling unwell since Sunday afternoon.
In Rajasthan, the Health Department has achieved the target of conducting 25,000 COVID-19 tests every day. Now, 25,150 tests can be done daily in various testing centres of the state. Our correspondent reports that the recovery rate of COVID-19 in the state has also increased to more than 74%.
Currently, COVID-19 samples are being tested at 25 places in 15 districts of the state. Soon this facility will be started in 10 more districts. Health Minister Dr. Raghu Sharma told that the goal of developing investigation facility in all 33 districts of the state will also be achieved soon. Rajasthan is among of the leading states of the country in the COVID-19 testing. 5,18,000 samples have been tested in the state so far. The recovery rate of COVID-19 patients in the state has also increased to 74.6%. Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Jaipur.
In Uttar Pradesh, online darshan facility for devotees have started in the famous Kashi Vishwanath temple at Varanasi. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath inaugurated the service yesterday. Religious places in the state have reopened yesterday along with the rest of the country. However, many districts including Kanpur and Varanasi will have to wait to see the reopening of worshipping places. People are also not very enthusiastic to visit religious places because of the fear of the spread of coronavirus. We have a report.
Devotees from all across the globe can now do darshan of famous Kashi Vishwanath temple online also. After taking a glimpse of Sanctum Sanctorum of the world-famous temple from a distance, Chief Minister of State Yogi Adityanath yesterday inaugurated the facility of online darshan in Kashi Vishwanath temple. This facility will also provide devotees the opportunity to perform other rituals like Rudrabhishek and Mahamrityunjay Jap. Chief Minister later took stock of the progress of Kashi Vishwanath corridor, which is a dream project of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Varanasi is in the list of those cities where religious places have not opened yet, and administration has asked them to complete the necessary arrangements first, and they can only be opened after an inspection of the concerned authorities. Although religious places including mosques, churches and Jain temples have also opened across the state yesterday, and even Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath performed puja at Gorakhnath temple in Gorakhpur, but people are still reluctant to visit these places because of the fear of spread of corona. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
In Bihar, zoos and parks have been opened for visitors from today with restrictions in place for preventing COVID-19. The state government has issued an advisory in this regard. Parks will be opened in 2 shifts. Zoos will remain open for 6 days a week except Monday. The zoo authority said limited number of people would be allowed.
In Gujarat, 477 fresh cases of novel coronavirus were reported from 19 districts in the state in the last 24 hours. With this, the total number of cases in the state rose to 20,574 yesterday. The State Health Department said 31 more patients died due to COVID-19 yesterday, taking the death toll to 1,280. As many as 321 patients were discharged from hospitals across the state yesterday, taking the number of recoveries to 13,964. Meanwhile, in a bid to normalize economic activity, Chief Minister Vijay Rupani further sanctioned several infrastructure projects, which includes the establishment of industrial colony in border district Kutch and a housing scheme under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana in Surat. More from our correspondent.
Ahmedabad remains the worst affected district in the state due to COVID-19. Out of the 477 new cases, Ahmedabad alone reported 3,046 cases, taking a tally in the district to 14,631. Also, out of the 31 deaths reported yesterday, 24 of them were reported from Ahmedabad alone. So far, over 1,000 patients have died due to COVID-19 in the district. Meanwhile, the outsourced nursing staff in the SVP hospital called off their strike over salary cut by the contract agency after they were promised to pay 20% additional salary under Epidemic Disease Act. In the notification, Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation yesterday declared that all the contractual staff working in the hospitals run by AMC will be designated as COVID-19 warriors. Aparna Khund, AIR News, Ahmedabad.
The West Bengal government has decided to extend lockdown in the containment zones till 30th of this month. Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee announced this at the State Secretariat yesterday after the State Cabinet meeting. She said that the government has taken the decision as the corona infections are spreading in the state. The Mizoram government has decided to go into a total lockdown for 14 days from today till 22nd of this month. The decision was taken at a top-level meeting chaired by Chief Minister Zoramthanga in view of the spike in COVID-19 cases during the last few days.
In Kerala, religious institutions, malls and restaurants will be open from today since the 2-month-long closure. Our correspondent has more.
The institutions will be opened in the state today following the strict standard operating guidelines issued by the government. Virtual queue is introduced in major temples to restrict the crowd. Meanwhile, despite getting government's note to reopen from today, many places of worship will remain closed till the end of this month to check the spread of COVID-19 as per the decision of various religious leaders. The major temples such as Padmanabha Swami Temple in Thiruvananthapuram, Kodungalur Temple, etc., major churches such as Malayattur and many mosques including Palayam Mosque in Thiruvananthapuram will remain closed for devotees till June 30th. Meanwhile, the COVID-19 infection graph is on a rise in Kerala with a total of 1,174 active cases and 16 COVID deaths being reported. Widespread antibody testing began across the state to check the community spread of the virus. Mayusha for AR News from Thiruvananthapuram.
In Tamil Nadu, the total COVID-19 cases have gone up to 33,229 with a record 1,562 people reporting positive yesterday. 52 patients were discharged after recovery. 17 people died of the disease in the last 24 hours, taking the toll to 286. The Madras High Court has suggested that the Tamil Nadu government should defer the 10th standard public examinations till next month in view of COVID-19 pandemic. The court adjourned the case against holding the examinations to Thursday. The state government had earlier announced that the examinations would be held from the 15th of this month. Meanwhile, representatives of the hotel industry in Chennai said that they had a lukewarm response from customers on the first day of relaunching of the dine-in service. More from our correspondent.
Chennai has more than 9,000 eateries. They were by and large doing brisk business earlier. But the COVID-19 pandemic altered the hospitality industry dynamics across the world in a substantial way. After over 70 days of obliging only the takeaway orders, the hotels have been permitted by the government to resume dine-in service from yesterday, with conditions on safety of the customers and the staff. On the first day yesterday, the hotel industry representatives in Chennai say the response has not been uniformly impressive, since many of the customers do not venture out as in the past. The lack of a labor force is also being felt in many cases. Jai Singh, AR News, Chennai.
The National Institute of Pharmaceuticals Education and Research, NIPER, in Guwahati has developed 3D printed antimicrobial face shield, multi-layered masks and hands-free multitasking object to fight COVID-19. The institute has entered into an MOU with Hindustan Antibiotic Limited in Pune for large-scale manufacturing and commercialization of their 3D printed antimicrobial face shields. The antimicrobial face shields are highly protective, transparent, easy to wear and antimicrobial in nature.
In our series, Experts Speak on All India Radio, we bring you the views of the leading medical experts on COVID-19. Talking to AIR News, Dr. Nand Kumar, Professor of Psychiatry, AIIMS, suggested to the people to stay at home, spend time with family members and practice yoga.
We are going to overcome this crisis within a few weeks. In the coming few weeks, stay at home, spend time with the family, do household work, exercise, listen to music, sing with the family, do yoga, meditation, and take care of emotional needs of the family.
Dr. Sanjay Pandey of Govind Ballabh Pant Hospital, Delhi, spoke about the use of masks, saying it is important to wear them while stepping out of home.
आम फ्लू और कोरोना वायरस के जो सिम्टम है, दोनों के सिम्टम मिलते जुलते हैं, जैसे खांसी आना, बुखार होना, नाक बहना, और कोरोना वायरस के 10 से 15% पेशेंट ऐसे हैं जिनमें कई बार सांस की दिक्कत हो जाती है। इनकी संख्या कम है। अगर कोई वृद्ध वयस्क हो या कोई इस तरह की बीमारी पहले से हो, जैसे ब्लड प्रेशर, डायबिटीज, तो उनका विशेष रूप से ख्याल रखें।
The News Services Division of All India Radio in its bilingual live phone-in program tonight will bring you a special discussion program on COVID-19. Dr. A.K. Varshane, senior physician from RML Hospital, will participate in the discussion. This can be heard tonight on FM Gold channel, additional frequencies from 9:30 p.m. onwards.
Participating in AIR live phone-in program on COVID-19 last night, senior psychiatrist Dr. Avdesh Sharma asked people to remain extra cautious to prevent this infection.
उन लोगों में जिनमें की डायबिटीज, ब्लड प्रेशर, सांस की कमी, एस्थमा या वो किसी सिगरेट का या बीड़ी का सेवन करते हैं जिससे कि उनकी छाती की जो ताकत है वो कम हो जाती है, या जो कैंसर से पीड़ित है उस वजह से रोग से लड़ने की क्षमता कम हो जाती है, तो उन लोगों को जरूर ध्यान रखना चाहिए, डरना नहीं।
You are listening to the morning news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Places of worship, shopping malls and restaurants reopen as country enters into the first phase of exit plan from nationwide lockdown. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh says military and diplomatic level talks between India and China on border situation very positive and will continue. Delhi Lieutenant Governor overrules Kejriwal government's order denying treatment of non-resident COVID-19 patients in city hospitals. COVID-19 recovery rate reaches 48.49% and Special Court in Mumbai orders confiscation of assets of fugitive Nirav Modi worth 1,400 crore rupees in PNB scam case. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts.
Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has said dialogues are on between India and China at the military and diplomatic level to resolve the situation at the Line of Actual Control, LAC. Addressing the party's virtual Maharashtra Jan Samvad rally, the minister said it is India's resolve to end this dispute at the earliest. The minister said the Narendra Modi-led government will ensure that India's pride is not affected as far as the situation along the Indo-China border is concerned. The Defence Minister said that talks that took place at the military level on June 6th were very positive and both the countries have agreed to continue with the dialogues to resolve the ongoing tussle. He said that Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and some opposition leaders had sought the government's clarification on what is happening at the India-China border. Mr. Singh said that he wanted to assure people that the leadership of the country is in strong hands and India will not compromise on its pride and self-respect.
भारत की नीति रही, हम किसी के सम्मान और स्वाभिमान पर न चोट पहुंचाने की कभी कोशिश करते हैं और न हम अपने मान सम्मान और स्वाभिमान पर चोट बर्दाश्त कर सकते हैं। यह हमारे भारत का चरित्र है। इसलिए मैं कहता हूं, इसको लेकर बहुत हम लोगों को समझाने की कोशिश मत करिए। दो देशों का विवाद हो, दलगत भावनाओं से ऊपर उठकर सबको एक साथ खड़े होना चाहिए। कांग्रेस के लोग हम लोगों के ऊपर लगातार तीर पर तीर चलाए जा रहे हैं। भारत चीन को सीमा को लेकर एक विवाद का सिलसिला लंबे समय से चला आ रहा है। हम चाहते हैं कि यह सीमा का विवाद जल्दी से जल्दी सुलझना चाहिए।
The Defence Minister had a meeting with the Chief of Defence Staff, General Bipin Rawat, and 3 service chiefs. The meeting took place in New Delhi yesterday. It came days after the top India-China military commanders meeting where they agreed to peacefully resolve situation in border areas in accordance with various bilateral agreements. Pakistan initiated unprovoked ceasefire violation along the line of control in Poonch district early this morning. PRO Defence said that Pakistan Army fired small arms and mortar shelling at about 6:30 hours along the LOC in Mankot sector of district. The Indian Army guarding the fence retaliated befittingly. The exchange of fire continued when reports last came in. There are no reports of any loss of life or damage to property from the Indian side.
Railways has registered the best ever safety record during the period between April last year to March this year. Railways Ministry said there has been no fatality of any railway passenger in any train accident. The remarkable feat has been achieved for the first time in the year 2019-2020 since the introduction of railway system in the country 166 years ago. Our correspondent report that 0 passenger fatalities in the last 15 months is a result of continuous efforts by the railways to improve safety performance in all respects.
Railways has undertaken several measures to improve safety, including elimination of manned level crossings, construction of road over bridges, highest ever renewal of rail tracks, effective track maintenance, and improvements in signalling system. A record number of over 1,217 manned level crossings have been eliminated in 2019-20 compared to 631 in the previous year. This is the highest ever elimination of level crossings. In order to improve safety, 84 stations with mechanical signalling were replaced with electronic signalling. The highest ever renewals of rails for 5,181 track kilometers took place in 2019-20 against 4,265 track kilometers in 2018-19. With Dipendra, Suparna Saikya, AIR News, Delhi.
A provision of 1,01,500 crore rupees has been made under Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme in the current financial year 2020-2021. It is the highest ever provision of funds under the program. A sum of 31,493 crores has already been released in 2020-2021, which is more than 50% of the budget estimate of the current financial year. Union Minister Narendra Singh Tomar said that a total of 60.80 crore person days have been generated so far and work has been offered to 6.69 crore persons.
मनरेगा का इस वर्ष का बजट 61,000 करोड़ रुपया था, लेकिन कोविड के संकट को देखते हुए माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने 40,000 करोड़ रुपए का एक मुश्त आवंटन बढ़ाया। अब मनरेगा का जो कुल बजट है 1,01,500 करोड़ रुपया है। अभी तक 33,000 करोड़ रुपए की स्वीकृतियां प्रदान कर दी गई हैं। 31,500 करोड़ रुपए की राशि अभी तक जारी कर दी गई है। 61,000 करोड़ मानव दिवस सृजित हुए और कुल मिलाके अभी 6 करोड़ 70 लाख मजदूरों को जॉब ऑफर दिए गए और 3 करोड़ से ज्यादा मजदूर अभी मनरेगा के अंतर्गत काम कर रहे हैं।
Average number of persons to whom work offered in May this year has been 2.51 crore per day, which is 73% higher than the work offered in May last year. Union Minister for Food and Public Distribution and Consumer Affairs, Ramvilas Paswan, reviewed issues related to the sugar sector with officials of the Department of Food and Public Distribution. In a review meeting held in New Delhi yesterday, issues like sugar production, outstanding payments arrears of sugarcane farmers, ethanol production and other related issues were discussed. Mr. Paswan directed officials to issue necessary guidelines for timely payments of outstanding arrears of sugarcane farmers. The minister was informed that sugar production is expected to reach 270 lakh tons this year. Madhya Pradesh has emerged the top state in the country in wheat procurement on support prices. The state government has purchased over 1.27 crore tons from farmers. It is almost equal to the 33% of total wheat procured in the country. Our correspondent has filed this report.
As per the official information, out of the total wheat procured, 118 lakh metric ton has been safely stored, which is almost 95% of the quantity purchased. This time, 81% of farmers who were registered came to procurement centers to sell wheat, which is also a record. Social distancing norms were strictly followed in view of the coronavirus outbreak, and SMSs were sent to manage the number of farmers at procurement centers. Money was transferred into farmer bank accounts in 7 days on an average. So far, an amount of rupees 20,253 crore has been deposited in the accounts of 14,19,000 farmers. Sanjeev Sharma, AIR News, Bhopal.
A special court in Mumbai has allowed confiscation of assets owned by fugitive diamond jeweller Nirav Modi, worth nearly 1,400 crore under the Fugitive Economic Offenders Act, FEOA. Nirav Modi is a key accused in the multi-crore Punjab National Bank PNB scam case. This is the first order of confiscation passed under the FEO Act enacted 2 years ago anywhere in the country. Special Judge V.C. Barde permitted the Enforcement Directorate ED to confiscate those assets owned by Nirav Modi that are not mortgaged or hypothecated to the PNB. The court in its order said the assets shall be attached by the ED under the provisions of the FEO Act within 1 month. Southwest monsoon is likely to further advance into some more parts of Central Arabian Sea, Goa, some parts of Konkan, some more parts of Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, Rayalaseema and remaining parts of Tamil Nadu in the coming days. The Met Department said conditions are favourable for monsoon to advance to some parts of Central and North Bay of Bengal and some parts of northeastern states. Today, thunderstorm accompanied with lightning and gusty winds is very likely at isolated places over West Bengal, Odisha and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Heavy rainfall is also likely in isolated places over Vidarbha, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Jharkhand, Assam and other northeastern states. Strong winds are very likely over southwest and west central Arabian Sea, south and east central Bay of Bengal. Squally weather is likely on and off Andhra Pradesh's coast. Fishermen have been advised not to venture into the sea over these areas. In Gujarat, heavy pre-monsoon showers were witnessed in most parts of the state yesterday. The Met Department said due to the upper air circulation formed over the region, heavy to very heavy rainfall is very likely today at isolated places in Saurashtra and central Gujarat, while heavy rains are likely to continue in many parts of Saurashtra, north and central Gujarat over the next 3 days. Our correspondent reports that with over 45 tehsils receiving more than 25 millimeters of rain during the last 24 hours, the summer temperature is dipping in most parts of the state. More from our correspondent.
Districts in Saurashtra, mainly Bhavnagar, Amreli, Junagadh and Rajkot reported heavy rains yesterday. Heavy downpour was also witnessed in many districts of central Gujarat. Ahmedabad city witnessed around 79 millimeters of rains yesterday. Visibility was almost reduced to nil in the city. Waterlogging was also seen at the low-lying areas in the cities like Ahmedabad and Rajkot. The water level rose in many rivers of Saurashtra region. Many check dams are also reported to be overflowing in many districts like Botad, Bhavnagar, Rajkot and Amreli. The pre-monsoon rains have caused damage to the summer crops like groundnuts in Saurashtra, but majority of the farmers are expecting good monsoon this year. Aparna Khun, AIM News, Ahmedabad.
Now let us take a look at the weather forecast for today. National capital Delhi will witness minimum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and maximum 40 degrees Celsius with strong surface winds during daytime. In Dehradun, the temperature will hover between 23 and 35 degrees Celsius with mainly clear sky becoming partly cloudy towards afternoon or evening. Bhopal will witness partly cloudy sky with possibility of rain or thunderstorm or dust storm. Minimum temperature in the city will be 24 degrees Celsius while maximum will be around 36 degrees. Patna will witness mainly clear sky. Minimum temperature in the city will be 26 while maximum will be around 35. Kolkata will witness partly cloudy sky with possibility of moderate rain or thunderstorm. Minimum temperature in the metropolis will be 26 while maximum will be around 37. Guwahati will witness partly cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. Minimum temperature in the city will be 25 while maximum will be around 35 degrees Celsius. On to the north, in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, the minimum temperature will be 25 degrees Celsius in Jammu while maximum will be around 37 degrees Celsius. The city will observe mainly clear sky. In Srinagar, the minimum temperature will be 14 while maximum will be around 30. The city will face mainly clear sky becoming partly cloudy towards afternoon or evening. In Gilgit, the temperature will hover between 15 and 36 degrees Celsius with partly cloudy sky with a possibility of rain or thunderstorm. In Muzaffarabad, there will be mainly clear sky becoming partly cloudy towards afternoon or evening. It will witness minimum temperatures of 20 degrees Celsius while maximum temperature will be around 35 degrees Celsius. Chandigarh will witness partly cloudy sky. The minimum temperature in the city will be 24 degrees Celsius while maximum will be around 35 degrees. In Hyderabad, the minimum temperature will be 25 degrees Celsius while maximum will be around 36 degrees. The city will face generally cloudy sky with possibility of rain or thunderstorm or dust storm. Mumbai will witness generally cloudy sky with moderate rain. The minimum temperature will be 22 degrees Celsius and maximum temperature will be 32 degrees Celsius.
And now, an overview of today's newspapers. As malls, places of worship and restaurants reopen across the country, the Asian Age writes, India steps out cautiously. The Economic Times writes, malls display summer collection, PPEs and masks. The paper says, on day one, cities with lower infection rates see more footfall. The Delhi LG's order against reserving beds for Delhi residents gets highlighted by most dailies. Anyone can get treatment in Delhi. Test asymptomatic too. LG overruled CM headlines of Financial Express. On the LAC situation, the Hindu reports, military level talks positive, says Rajnath. The Times of India says, Shah, Rajnath talk tough. Said India won't bow to China's muscle flexing. The Indian Express writes, major virus surge in 24 states and UTs, cases growing faster than national average. The Statesman writes, India has registered over 9,000 coronavirus cases for straight days. The Hindustan Times informs COVID deaths up by 342 in biggest jam. Officially virus-free, New Zealand lifts all curbs, a country where only 22 people died from the virus, reports the Hindustan Times. And finally, an alarming finding published in the Pioneer. Coronavirus can infect half of hospital area within 10 hours, says a new study that explains why a large number of hospital health workers are testing positive or succumbing to COVID-19.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Places of worship, shopping malls and restaurants reopen as country enters into first phase of exit plan from nationwide lockdown. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh says military and diplomatic level talks between India and China on border situation very positive and will continue. Delhi Lieutenant Governor overrules Kejriwal government's order denying treatment of non-resident COVID-19 patients in city hospitals. COVID-19 recovery rate reaches 48.49%. And Special Court in Mumbai orders confiscation of assets of fugitive Nirav Modi in the PNB scam case. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.